You might be surprised to learn that animals around the world don't just live alongside us, they work with us, helping us in ways you'd never imagine. Have you ever seen animals used to detect landmines without triggering explosions? How about non-human prison guardians preventing escapes? Even underwater marine helpers are employed to locate mines and identify threats near ships and harbors. Sounds almost unbelievable, right? Today we'll show you 15 animals used by humans for different tasks. From the fields to the sea, these animals working alongside us in ways you have to see to believe. And stay tuned till the end to find out how some age-old methods are still saving people millions, all without modern technology. So get ready, click subscribe, and let's jump right in. 15. Ducks in Thailand. In Thailand, a fascinating and eco-friendly method of pest control takes place in the extensive rice fields. Here, farmers use thousands of ducks, not just for their eggs or meat, but for a very special task: patrolling rice fields to manage pests and weeds. This method is both natural and effective, reducing the need for chemical pesticides, which can be harmful to the environment. How do these ducks work? It's quite simple and efficient. After the rice is harvested, flocks of ducks are released into the fields. As they waddle through the wet paddies, they feast on unwanted pests such as insects and larvae, and even munch on the weeds that compete with the young rice plants for nutrients. The ducks' constant movement also helps aerate the soil, which is beneficial for the rice that's yet to grow. This natural cycle not only keeps the rice healthy, but also turns the ducks into an integral part of the farming process by providing them with a continuous source of food. 14. Canaries in coal mines. Canaries were once regular companions of coal miners in the UK and the USA, playing a critical role in mining operations. Their primary job? Detecting carbon monoxide and other toxic gases before these could harm humans. Canaries are highly sensitive to airborne toxins, much more than humans. In the confined, dangerous environments of coal mines, these small birds served as an early warning system for miners. Miners would carry the birds in small cages deep into the mines. If a canary became ill or died, this was a sign that the air quality was dangerously poor and that the miners needed to evacuate immediately. This method of using canaries was not only simple, but also remarkably effective at saving lives. It relied on the canaries' faster metabolism, which requires more oxygen and makes them more susceptible to harmful gases. Although modern technology has replaced canaries in this role today, their contribution to mine safety during their time was invaluable. 13. Monkeys for coconut harvesting. In several tropical regions, particularly in Southeast Asia, monkeys are trained to assist in harvesting coconuts. One of the most renowned practices involves the use of trained pig-tailed macaques, which are adept at climbing the tall coconut palms. Trainers work with these monkeys from a very young age, teaching them to ascend the trees and twist ripe coconuts until they fall to the ground. This method is highly efficient for several reasons. Monkeys are naturally excellent climbers and can reach heights that would be risky and labor-intensive for humans. They can also quickly harvest large quantities of coconuts, increasing productivity without the need for mechanical intervention. This practice not only speeds up the coconut gathering process, but also helps in reducing human labor costs and the potential risk associated with climbing tall trees. If you like this video so far, leave a like, and you can also check out 15 ultimate military and police dog breeds in the world on our channel Forever Green. 12. Geese for security. An unusual yet effective security measure involves the use of geese, particularly noted in a Brazilian prison setting. Geese are naturally very alert and possess sharp hearing and excellent vision, even at night. These attributes make them effective as live alarm systems. In the prison, geese are placed in strategic areas where their natural instincts to vocalize and react to disturbances can be used to alert guards of any unusual activity. Their loud honking can be heard from a great distance and is distinctive enough to signal an alert, which can be crucial in preventing escapes or intrusions. This innovative use of geese as security guards showcases how animal behaviors can be adapted to fit specific human needs in unexpected but highly practical ways. 11. Rats for landmine detection. In the aftermath of conflicts, landmines remain hidden and deadly dangers that can persist in the ground for decades. Enter the African giant pouched rat, an unconventional yet incredibly effective solution to this problem. In countries like Cambodia and Angola, these rats, known for their keen sense of smell, are trained to detect the scent of explosives commonly found in landmines and unexploded ordnance. The process begins with training these rats at a young age to recognize the smell of chemicals used in explosives. During training, they learn to associate the scent with a reward, usually a tasty treat. Once trained, the rats are taken to minefields where they are carefully guided on leashes to sniff out mines. Since they're lightweight, they don't trigger the mines when walking over them. When a rat detects the scent of an explosion, it signals its handler by scratching at the ground above the mine. This method allows demining teams to safely remove or deactivate the mines. 10. Ferrets for running cables. Ferrets have a unique role in the modern world, particularly in the UK and other European countries, where they've been used to run cables through tight and complex conduit systems. Their slender, flexible bodies make them ideal for this task, allowing them to navigate through narrow spaces where humans and machines cannot reach. The way ferrets assist in this task is by having a small harness or collar attached to them, which is then connected to a line or a cable. As the ferret moves through the conduit, it pulls the line along. This method is especially useful in older buildings where retrofitting wires can be challenging and invasive methods like drilling might damage the structure. By using ferrets, technicians can lay cables more efficiently without the need for extensive and costly demolition work. This not only saves time and money, but also preserves the integrity of the building structures. 9. Dolphins in the military. In various navies around the world, including those of the US and Russia, dolphins are enlisted for their remarkable abilities underwater. These marine mammals are trained to perform a range of tasks such as locating mines and identifying suspicious objects or individuals near ships or harbors. Dolphins possess exceptional sonar capability, which surpass even modern technology in detecting underwater objects. The training of military dolphins involves teaching them to recognize certain objects and communicate this information back to their handlers. For example, if a dolphin finds a mine, it might drop a marker near the object to alert the human team, who can then take the necessary steps to neutralize the threat. The use of dolphins helps to ensure the safety of ships and submarines in naval operations and has proven to be incredibly effective in mine detection, making naval missions safer for humans. Before proceeding to our next selection, we invite you to explore our video on innovative inventions that allow you to live underwater like a boss. Now, back to our list. 8. Cormorants and Chinese fishing. Cormorant fishing is a traditional fishing method in China that uses the natural fish hunting skills of cormorants, a type of seabird. Fishermen start by training cormorants from a young age to obey commands and return to the boat after catching a fish. The birds are typically fitted with a snug collar around their necks, which prevent them from swallowing larger fish, although they are allowed to eat smaller ones as a reward. During fishing, the fisherman takes the cormorants on his small boat, releasing them into the water. The birds dive beneath the surface, swiftly catching fish in their beaks. Then they return to the boat where the fisherman helps remove the fish from their mouths. This method of fishing is not only effective, but also sustainable, as it relies on the bird's natural hunting skills without the use of hooks or nets. 7. Bees for pollination. Bees play an indispensable role in agriculture worldwide, including in the US, Europe, and parts of Asia. Beyond producing honey, bees are crucial for pollinating a vast array of crops. This natural service they provide is essential for the production of fruits, vegetables, and nuts, supporting an industry worth billions of dollars globally. How do bees work as pollinators? As bees move from flower to flower collecting nectar, they inadvertently transfer pollen from the male parts of the flower, the anthers, to the female parts, the stigmas of the other flowers. This process of cross-pollination is necessary for the plants to reproduce and form seeds and fruits. Farmers often keep hives in or near the fields to ensure their crops are adequately pollinated. Many farmers rent bee colonies during the flowering season to bring more bees to their fields, a practice that has become increasingly important as wild bee populations decline. 6. Beavers for stream restoration. Beavers are nature's architects and are used in countries like Canada, the United States, and parts of Europe to help restore and maintain stream and wetland ecosystems. Their natural tendency to build dams on streams and rivers can be harnessed to create wetlands, which are crucial for biodiversity, flood management, and water purification. The process involves relocating beavers to areas where restoration is needed. Once they settle in, beavers begin constructing dams using tree branches and mud. These dams slow down the flow of water, which helps to reduce erosion, replenish groundwater supplies, and form new wetland areas. The ponds created by beaver dams support a diverse range of wildlife, from fish and amphibians to birds and insects. Additionally, the presence of beavers and their dam-building activities can help to naturally repair damaged ecosystems and improve the health of the water systems. 5. Pigs and truffle hunting. In countries like Italy, France, and Spain, pigs, particularly the female pigs, known as sows, have a unique and valuable role in truffle hunting. Truffles are a type of highly prized fungus that grows underground near the roots of certain trees. They're renowned for their rich flavor and are extremely sought after in the culinary world, often fetching high prices in markets. How do pigs help in truffle hunting? Well, the secret lies in their keen sense of smell. Truffles emit a chemical similar to a pheromone produced by male pigs, which females can detect even when the truffles are buried deep underground. Truffle hunters, known as truffleculteurs, take trained pigs into forests where truffles are known to grow. The pig sniffs around the forest floor, and when they catch the scent of a truffle, they begin to dig. Once they locate a truffle, the hunter quickly steps in to retrieve it before the pig can eat it. 4. Goats for land clearing. In the United States, Canada, and parts of Europe, goats are employed as natural landscapers. Their role is straightforward but highly effective. They eat. Goats are known for their ability to consume a wide variety of vegetation, including tough brush and invasive weeds that are difficult or costly to remove with human labor or machinery. The appetite makes them perfect for clearing overgrown land, reducing wildfire risk, and managing public lands and private properties in an eco-friendly way. How does it work? Herds of goats are brought to an overgrown area where they're allowed to graze freely, eating almost everything in sight. Their munching clears the vegetation quickly and naturally without the need for chemical herbicides or heavy machinery, which can be harmful to the environment. The process not only helps to maintain the land but also fertilize it, as the goats' droppings enrich the soil with nutrients. 3. Buffaloes for transportation. In countries across Asia, particularly in India, Thailand, and parts of Southeast Asia, buffaloes play a crucial role in rural transportation. Known for their strength and endurance, these animals are ideally suited to the demands of agricultural life in these regions. Buffaloes are commonly used to pull carts and plows, especially in areas where modern vehicles are too expensive or impractical due to rugged terrain or lack of infrastructure. The use of buffaloes is deeply integrated into the agricultural practices of these countries. Farmers harness these animals to cart loads with goods, agricultural produce, or sometimes even people, transporting them across distances. Buffaloes are also employed to plow fields, their strength allowing them to work in wet, muddy conditions that are typical of rice paddies. 2. Chickens for soil fertilization. Chickens are commonly used in the organic farming practices across the globe, from the US to parts of Europe and Asia, not just for producing eggs and meat, but also for their role in enhancing soil fertility. Chickens naturally fertilize the soil through their droppings, which are rich in nitrogen, a crucial nutrient for plant growth. How does this work effectively in agriculture? Chickens are often roasted through various sections of farmland or orchards where they peck at the ground, eat pests, and leave their droppings. As they scratch and dig for insects and seeds, they aerate the soil, which improves its structure and helps the ground absorb water better. Their droppings decompose and enrich the soil with organic matter, making it more fertile and reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. It promotes a sustainable farming cycle where waste is minimized and natural resources are efficiently used. 1. Oxen for plowing. Oxen have been trusted companions in agriculture for centuries, prominently used in countries with rich farming traditions such as India, Ethiopia, and parts of Central America. These robust animals are particularly effective in plowing fields, a process crucial for preparing the land for seeding. Farmers harness a pair of oxen to a plow that digs into the soil, turning it over. This action is essential as it helps to bury weeds and the remains of previous crops, which decompose and increase the fertility of the soil. Oxen move slowly but steadily, which ensures that the plowing is thorough and even. Their strength allows them to pull heavy plows through tough, compacted soil, which might be challenging for lighter animals. The use of oxen is especially prevalent in areas where mechanized farming is less common due to the economic reasons or terrain's unsuitability for heavy machinery. In such regions, oxen are not only cost-effective, but also environmentally friendly, as they do not require petroleum-based fuels and emit no pollutants. Plus, people are saving millions of dollars by using oxen, thus reducing fuel costs. As we've seen, these incredible animals are not just companions, but key players in tasks around the world, making our lives easier and more sustainable. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing insights from Forever Green.